If you want to start travel photography in 2026 and you feel stuck choosing your first camera, then this video is for you. There are too many options, too many specs, and too many opinions online. Most beginners either overbuy or buy the wrong thing. And I want to simplify this so you can actually enjoy travel photography instead of stressing about gear. This isn't a technical review, and it's not about chasing specs. It's about choosing a camera that makes sense for real travel. If you want something small, reliable, and enjoyable to use while walking the streets, exploring towns, and traveling light, you're in the right place. And if you're a professional photographer and you're looking for something more technical, then this video probably isn't for you, but feel welcome to continue watching the video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. The goal of your first travel camera is simple. You want something you'll actually take with you, feel confident using, and grow into over time. It needs to be easy to carry all day, reliable in different conditions, and flexible enough that you don't feel the need to upgrade after 6 months. If a camera feels like friction, you won't use it, and that matters more than specs. The biggest mistake beginners make is buying too much camera. Too big, too heavy, too complex. Another mistake is buying based on specs instead of experience, and most people don't need the latest features. They just need something that's simple and consistent. And finally, a lot of beginners choose a camera without thinking about the lenses. The camera body matters, but the lens ecosystem matters even more in the long term. So for travel photography, a few things matter more than anything else. Size and weight. If it's easy to carry, you'll shoot more. Autofocus, especially for people and street scenes. Lens options that are affordable, compact lenses make a huge difference. And battery life and charging. Travel-friendly charging is important. Menus and usability, you want something intuitive and not frustrating. And if a camera can do this well, everything else is secondary. My first recommendation is the Sony a6400, and this is the more budget-friendly option. If anything, this is actually the camera I'm actually using to film this video right now. Even in 2026, the camera still takes excellent photos. The image quality holds up, autofocus is reliable, and it's more than capable. It's a compact APS-C interchangeable lens camera with real-time eye autofocus, which works very well for people in everyday travel moments. It's small, lightweight, and easy to carry all day, which is exactly what you want when you're walking around towns or traveling. You also get access to Sony APS-C's lens ecosystem, which is one of the biggest long-term advantages. And there are plenty of compact and affordable lenses that pair very well with this camera. Now for video, it can shoot 4K, hence this video, which is useful if you want to experiment with the video or shoot the occasional clip alongside your photos. The menu system is older compared to the newer Sony cameras, but it's not a deal breaker. There are loads of YouTube guides that walk you through this step by step. Once it's set up, you rarely need to touch the menus again. If you like, I can make a quick setup guide to help you become familiar with it. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you'll find useful. If you want great travel photos without spending a fortune, the Sony a6400 is still a very smart choice. Now, if you want a more modern option and something that you can grow into, the Sony a6700 is a step up, and this is my daily when I'm out and about shooting here in Cyprus. This is Sony's current APS-C powerhouse. It's excellent for photography, but it really stands out if you also fancy shooting video. You get advanced video features like 4K 120, 422 10-bit color, and S-Cinetone, which gives you much more flexibility and nicer looking image straight out of the camera. You don't need to use all of this, but it gives you room to grow. One of the biggest improvements is the new menu system. It's far more intuitive and beginner friendly, which makes a big difference when you're learning. The fully articulating screen is also huge, plus for travel, low angles, and casual video work. You also get in-body stabilization, improved autofocus, and bigger battery. And these things really notice when you're out walking and shooting for long periods, especially when traveling. Now, it does cost more than the Sony a6400, but this is the kind of camera you buy once and not feel limited for years. If you want one camera that confidently handles travel photography, street shooting, and video, this is the one I'd recommend. Both the Sony a6400 and 6700 are available with two kit lens options, so this applies to either of these cameras. The first option is the Sony 16-50 power zoom. This is the most affordable way to get started, and it keeps the setup very compact, which is great for travel. Image quality is fine for learning and everyday use, but it's more about convenience than performance. The second option is the Sony 18-135, and this is the one I personally own. This is more versatile choice, and in my opinion, the better travel kit lens. You get a much wider zoom range, which means fewer lens changes and more flexibility when you're exploring. As a rough guide, the Sony a6400 with the 16-50 usually sits around 800 to 900 euros, and with the 18-135 closer to 1000 or 1100 euros. For the 6700, the pricing typically starts around 1500 to 1600 euros with the 16-50mm, and about 1700 to 1800 with the 18-35 kit lens. Now, these kit lenses are good starting points, and there's nothing wrong with using them while you learn. If your budget allows and you'd rather skip kit lenses, then I'd recommend the Sigma 18-50 f2.8. You get far better image quality, better low light performance, and more creative control. And this lens really complements both cameras for travel photography. So which one should you choose? If you're on a tight budget and you just want to take great travel photos, then I'd recommend the Sony a6400. It's small, it's capable, and it has access to a great lens ecosystem without spending a fortune. Now, if you want something more future-proof and want to shoot a little bit of video as well, then I highly recommend the Sony a6700. It is a powerhouse of a travel camera. It's more modern, easier to use, and it gives you more flexibility as you grow. So it's a better long-term option. Now, there's no wrong choice here. It really comes down to budget, how much you want to invest now, and how you plan to use the camera when you travel. My biggest advice is to buy once, learn the camera, and go out and shoot. You don't want to get stuck chasing specs or watching endless reviews. Your photography improves by walking, exploring, and actually taking photos, not by upgrading gear. The best travel photos come from being present, curious, and out there experiencing the place you're visiting. If this video helped, consider subscribing for future travel and street photography content. And if you ever visit Cyprus and you want to explore the island through photography, then check the links in the description box down below. I've also included a free photo spots guide to help inspire you for your next trip to Cyprus. And if you have any questions about camera or lenses, leave a comment down below. For now, why don't you check out some of the photography POVs, and I'll see you in the next one.